if I had known that, oh, I would make a living out of this or I'll make money out of it,
Yeah.
I'll probably have forced myself to.
Hello guys, welcome to another lovely episode of Tell Your Story, brought to you by AJ Studio. And today I'm so excited because I have somebody I really like. She does not even know how much I like her. You know, all the social media sometimes we just get ourselves, but she does not know how much I like her because she's very talented. When I mean, I can't, no man, no talk before I start get some enemies. But just know she's very, very talented, she edits her skits herself. I think one of the best quality of skits in Nigeria, no cap, and she edits it herself. If not the biggest female comedian in Nigeria right now. You can guess who now. No, they can guess who. So not other person but Taaooma. Yes, so drum rolls. Taaooma, have fun now.
I did.
Welcome. You look fly.
Thanks.
Tao, let's not say the time we're recording, but
Please, yeah, you don't have to report.
but just know Tao is a very busy person. So instead of me complaining she came late, I understand she's a very busy person.
As if you're not busy. I'm the only busy person.
But you are busy. You are busy. So welcome, eh?
Thank you.
I like this eyeglass. So.
Well.
So now, how has the industry been with you? What have you been up to?
Well, I think we both know that we're just doing things to make ends meet, I guess.
Creating content.
Creating content.
So how has been the hustle of creating content? Okay, so we are just gisting, nothing serious. Just our daily, as content creators now, the hustle coming up with the idea, then the creative process. How will I put this question now? And then times I'll be like, I'm tired, I beg. Make I just do. Like, let me just, it's okay.
As in, sometimes you just feel like, maybe I should not do it, but then the thought of, where will money come from? And then you now stand up again. You refuel your energy.
Exactly. I like your answer, very realistic.
Honestly.
If you don't do content, you don't go chop.
Where is money going to come from?
And the fact is that you have to try to even always outdo yourself.
Exactly.
So I can typically relate. And the good thing is that you edit your videos. Like if I do, sometimes I was looking at you, you're like, can we edit this video?
Yeah, I do.
How comes? How did you learn? How did you learn how to edit your videos?
I learned how to edit with Abula. Yeah, he taught me how to edit. I started, honestly, initially I just wanted to learn how to edit.
Oh.
There wasn't comedy in it for me initially.
Yeah.
So over the time, then comedy came along. So that's why I'm like used to editing my videos myself.
Yeah.
Even if the work they choke sometimes.
Yeah.
I have to.
And the good thing is that you guys have been together for such a long time. There was a day I went down of your page. Yeah. And that's where they carry gun. I said of it today. Like I was so happy for the fact that you guys have done. Since when have you guys been creating content together?
Oh well, I don't create content with him. It was only like maybe when I first started that we used to create content together.
Okay.
But over time, I started creating my content independently.
Yeah. Yeah. It's such a journey and the growth. I can remember, I know one of your videos that did so well on the internet was the one I think that's school own.
The one Yata was taking out.
I think that's the content I followed. I say, who be this person? I must follow you today. Yeah, that content went so viral.
Yes, that's actually the content.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That content, I watched it so many times. So, how do you come up with your content? Basically, most of your stories. I know people are inquisitive. How do you always do that? You come up with your content are always on point. How?
Well, it's just basically daily inspirations from everybody.
Yeah.
I just try to listen, be attentive. It could just be any small thing that will just, get a story out, expatiate, elaborate. And before you know it, story don't cook.
That's typically my situation too.
Honestly.
Most times stories even come without you even planning a story.
Yeah.
As you say, situational.
And those ones are actually the best.
Exactly. When you're not trying to think, it just comes.
It just comes.
Yeah. And do you do this thing I do where sometimes no matter what you are doing, stories come, you just stop and write.
If not, you forget.
You go forget.
And that's the worst thing
Yeah,
ever.
you forget.
No, I have my phone is my best friend.
Yeah.
There's no way you see me without my phone. Except now that I say I should drop my phone.
Yeah.
I see we are writing exam.
No, who told you to?
They say I should drop.
No, see, I do it with my phone, no.
So my phone is my best friend. Anytime
Yeah.
this thing just comes up, I just make sure I type. Even if it's just one word that I remember. If not, that content is gone, and I'll keep beating myself up that why did I not write this content?
Yes.
Because you never remember.
You won't, exactly.
You will not remember it again.
You won't. So okay, so this show, in as much as we are still having our personal discussion, is still called Tell Your Story, where viewers send in their stories, their relationship stories, and want to seek our opinion.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I'm the wrong person, but I'm blessed.
Talk. So we'll hear the story. We'll still discuss more, but let's see this story. So there are anonymous stories. They just send, we select. Okay, so now let's go straight to the story.
Okay.
That will give your honest, unbiased, realistic opinion. Go. Okay, so the story goes like this. My pastor has always told me he would get a member of the church to marry me. I thought it was a joke until he called me to his office to meet a tech guy who attends our church. I had seen him from afar a few times but never imagined a relationship with him. Talk more of marriage. After the formal introduction, I felt he's actually kind of cute with a sprinkle of shyness. We dated for 4 months before we got engaged and fixed our wedding. We decided our nakedness would be our marriage gift and we will never engage in premarital sex. We avoided staying alone as we promised our pastor. We were newlywed and I couldn't wait to finally have actual sex as I have stayed celibate all the while we dated. We knew we were both not virgins, though we agreed to let our past be our past. It was just less than 1 minute and it was over. You understand? I just realized I got married to a less than 1 minute man. I consoled myself with the fact it was our first sex. It rather got worse. We were very sexually incompatible. He comes very fast and after he comes, it's over. He does not care about me. He does not like to cuddle, kiss, or even lick plates. Those things are my climax. We are married for just 7 months now, and I feel like leaving the marriage because I don't want to cheat. It seems to me I am still celibate as I always have to use my fingers to climax. I really want to live a fulfilled life. I am not a fan of cheating at all, so I really want to call off the marriage. Please, I need opinions. I hope my story is selected as I would also be in the comments reading people's opinions.
Hey.
Chimo, this one is very, very interesting. So you got the story now. So she got married to this person who, a pastor. And you can see they didn't cut for, and normally, typically in church, they'll say, it's a sin, no? So they tried, they didn't do anything. They hold themselves for that very wonderful night. Only to find out that they were very, very incompatible. So now she wants to leave because she can't bore her life. But Christendom say, marriage is for better, for worse. They've joined them in holy matrimony already. So what is your honest opinion?
Viewers at home, say my honest opinion, no.
It's our opinion. Everybody has entitlement to their opinion.
Well, for me, I feel like the decision is up to her.
Okay.
Yeah. It's whatever you want to do that you're going to do. And how would I say it? Nobody's going to care whatever happens to you.
Yeah.
So if you feel like you want to leave, which you already feel like it.
Yeah.
It's up to you. I mean, there'll definitely be consequences and, some backlashes that will come after it. Yeah. So you need to probably think ahead of time. Like, okay, what are the things that can come If
Yeah.
you're ready to take it, you should. You should take it. But if you're not ready and you feel like, oh, maybe there's probably something you can do, I mean, it's just sexual intercourse.
Hey, just.
No. I mean,
It's
I'm
more
just
for.
saying,
It's a
I'm
lot
just
for
saying-
people, though.
No, I'm just saying, if you guys are compatible, like otherwise,
Yeah.
and it's just, the intimate part, you can
Yeah.
actually try to do something else. I don't know. There's so many things you can actually do to improve your sex life
Okay.
with your partner.
Like what? Not good. Yeah. She wants to hear your opinion.
Thanks. Wait, she asked me.
Yes, no.
Ah,
Like what now?
I don't know. Maybe see a therapist. Talk about it. I don't know.
Okay, now let's answer the question this way now.
Okay.
Put yourself in her shoes.
Bam, bam, bam. Because I'm not there.
What would you have done?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you see, I'm going to like try to, since there's no, I mean, this is not domestic violence.
No, it's not.
This is not whatever, like emotional abuse or something.
Yeah.
This has to just do with something that, and there will always be something in your partner that you probably don't like.
Yeah.
So you have to improve. Since you did not bother to cross check before you guys marry,
Yeah.
so you have to probably just try to do something to improve. And you see, maybe you tried.
So do you think they should have cross-checked? Like, of course, if they knew.
Not be my mouth, they go yellow.
No, nah. It's your opinion now. Nobody could crucify for it.
I
You think?
See, there's a lot of even Christianity, even Islam.
Yeah.
You cannot have sex before marriage.
Marriage, yeah.
But we don't follow these things.
Obviously.
And we beg God to forgive
Forgive us.
You see?
So, in other words, they should have done it and just simply ask for forgiveness.
It's what you want. If you feel like you wanted to, I mean, she followed not even a pastor now. She followed what God says,
Yeah.
Like so it's not like she was following anybody, but she just tried and it turned out bad. So she just has to look for something else to do to improve her sex life so that she doesn't have to like. And if she wants to take the other decision
Yeah.
of leaving, that's why I said it's up to her.
Yeah.
She needs to think and sit down. I know you also want opinion, but you also need to sit down and think what you want.
Yeah.
So that because there will definitely be a backlash. So that when it comes, you know that you're ready for it.
Yeah. Okay, let me see contribute. Let me give my own little opinion.
Okay.
So me, I'm typically of the opinion that you should do what makes you happy. This life now one. This is me advising you as a person. As Taaooma has said, if there's something, if you can meet therapists, I don't know if you guys have talked about it. You've tried.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have
He probably
talked about.
doesn't even know. You see?
Probably.
See?
Because she didn't say. But let's assume the worst that he knows, but it's still not his thing. So me, my own candid opinion is that you should try to talk to your partner.
Yeah. Communication.
Maybe with the help of a therapist, maybe a third party would help, aid. And if he's still laid back, if he's still not interested, as I said before, this life now one, no be two. I think do what makes you happy.
True.
If you feel living the marriage will make you happy, a fulfilled life, live. Oh.
Yourself. No, that's yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
So if you're not living the marriage, you make you live a fulfilled life.
True.
Walk away. Yeah. Because I don't know if you guys... Funny enough, it might even be a very happy marriage. He might be a sweet guy because she said from the beginning that he's a very calm, shy guy.
Yeah. So yeah, probably I think maybe see a therapist, talk about it. I don't know what they do in therapy, honestly. I've never been there.
Yeah.
But I feel like these things can actually help. You guys talk about it, have conversation.
Because apart from sex, generally, you personally, how do you resolve incompatibilities? Because definitely you have incompatibilities with your partner. How do you resolve it with your partner?
So, well, I'm not going to say, I mean, there are people that if you date, maybe how many times, it doesn't say, maybe date for 2 months and you guys get married, or date for 9
But yeah, yeah,
it still doesn't matter.
yeah.
But then the fact is just that, I mean, what I believe, I feel like you're going to attract the kind of person that you are.
Okay.
It really doesn't. I just think I'm now.
I don't agree.
I know to
Because
agree.
because
I don't
there are different things that results to attraction.
I know.
Yeah. There are people, for instance, let me give you an example now. I can see you. Example, Abule. Abula, sorry. I visit Taaooma for the very first time. I was like, child, this girl, she get herself. You know? You understand?
Why do you do like this? Why do you do like
No,
this?
that's why it's an example.
Okay.
It's an example. No, everybody like the people who actually like flat.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, Zix.
It's true.
Somebody get me bottle.
No, it's true. I know one popular comedian. Man, no just call his name, but everybody know that he like Nyash well. But one on one, he told me he likes flat, and he married flat. But just for content, it makes it seem so everybody like what they are, have their attraction. I've met someone who likes fat girls. Typically, one of my roommates in school, he likes you must be really fat. That's the funny thing. Yes, I studied English, so he'll be like, give me one of those girls now. I'll give her a show. You say no, I don't get one way fat. I'm like, So, you understand? So everybody actually have their likeness. Waiting, I won't even talk for jump.
Well, for
Yeah, we're talking about incompatibilities. So, how do you guys resolve?
Like everybody has their own. Should I call it craziness?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you definitely not be. How would I say it? You might always not be comfortable with it.
Yeah.
But as long as it doesn't, how would I say it? I don't support anything that has to do with emotional abuse.
Yeah.
Physical abuse, or what other type of abuse? Any form of abuse.
Okay.
As long as it's something that you normally, to be honest, my mom will always say that you cannot find 100% in somebody.
Of course.
So if you see 50%, if you see 70%,
Yeah.
you take it and then you start to patch your other 30% with the person.
Mm-hmm. So how do you patch? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, even in whether friendship or anything.
Yeah.
How do I patch? You probably just look away and you accept somebody for who they are.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that Zix doesn't, how do I say, like to, how will I explain that toothpaste thing?
Okay.
I like to put my toothpaste from the bottom.
Yeah.
Zix likes to put it from the middle. Okay, that's Zix.
Okay.
Then I'll probably even, your toothpaste, make I hold my toothpaste. No, touch my toothpaste.
Yeah.
Probably, don't touch my toothpaste. Or I just say, okay, if I see the toothpaste in the middle, and then I go back and we both, now the toothpaste will suffer.
Yeah.
So something like that. I mean, that's just an example.
Yeah.
So I just feel like it's something you have to be, if you have a partner, if you have somebody, if you're with somebody or somebody's with you, whatever you just have to be able to tolerate, because nobody will ever be like you.
Of course.
And you can never be like the other person. Just the way you don't like stuff about me,
Yeah.
you're also not going to like stuff. I'm also not going to like stuff about you.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just a way that we have to try, as long as it's not something that will remove my life from
Yeah.
I think.
So how about a situation where, I don't know, what do you say about the situations where couples stay in different rooms?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's too extreme? Like me, I was telling someone that when I finally get married, that if I ever get married, well, I'm a fan of do what makes you happy. Mm-hmm. So I don't know that I'll go marry you. I don't talk, I'm out. You will start asking me when I'll get married. Do you know if I want to get married? That will talk within your mind.
Okay.
So, a situation, I like my private space very well. Anyone who is close to me knows that.
You can't like a private space and you have a partner.
Hey, but I still like my private space. I like it. There's time for us to, get ourselves. Migrimo, we quack. But after that, everybody go to your tent to Israel.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm just so what do you?
Maybe what is it hookup?
No, I still feel it's a way of because what I'm also telling you, I'm also trying to see your own opinion on this.
No, me, I don't like it.
You know,
I'm sorry. I don't like it. Mm-mm.
you see, you now see that there are situations where maybe you now find out about your partner and
No, I can't.
Im-
Probably the point is I can't find it out because I would have known.
yeah.
Yeah, which can't thing be that?
But I just feel some people are still too engrossed. You know, there's this thing I heard, or there's this thing I know, where if you meet somebody, especially when you guys don't cut for a very long time, you can manage the person. Because that time love still they check you. That's why they say get married to somebody who is your friend. Because after the whole sexual attraction dies down, that friendship keeps you going. But if you marry somebody who, after the attraction dies down, is not your friend, the weaknesses start shining bright.
See, see about the rooms.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing a scenario where probably we have a room,
Yeah.
and then there is like maybe the closet
Yeah.
where you can just have. Sometimes you might just want to be, and and you can't just tell me you want to be alone. No, you cannot be alone, my dear. When we were signing this thing, they didn't say somebody should be alone. We are always going to be together. So whatever it is you're going through,
Yeah.
if you can't allow me inside your head, I don't know why.
No, not your head, your private space. But I've seen couples do it though.
What is
But you know,
private space?
couples do it.
I don't know.
They do it now.
You just tell me now. I go cancel them.
But they do it.
No,
I've seen it firsthand where the husband has a room, the wife has a room. And I think
Yeah, okay. I think I've seen. Yeah.
That's what we're
I've
talking
seen
about.
something like in Nollywood films.
no, in real life, I've seen it in real life. I might go see this one in my room or in my wife's room. I say, hey, me with me son no go marry. It's like this is what I'll do.
Well, it feels. I think it's kind of some kind of cute. But how about you guys have 3 rooms? There's a joint room. and then,
Joint.
You
It depends on how rich you are. Also, so the point, if I'm going to do that, the point of me doing that is a situation of incompatibility too, like trying to manage incompatibility.
Yeah.
In
Try
the
not to spend a lot of time with your partner.
No, not that. Like I'm a very light sleeper now.
What is light sleeper?
Like I can easily wake up.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole reason for me saying I can't stay in a room. And you can't marry whom I will be say she's still batting, doing makeup, crack. I won't be able to sleep. Oh. So in such a situation now, I think the safest route out is for have your room, I have my room.
I don't agree.
You don't agree?
If that is one of, I'll definitely find out the reasons. Okay, why do you want to have your?
Yeah.
Probably you want to have, like, let's say you want to have your closet. I want to have my closet so that we don't have to mix clothes. Because me, I'm kind of person that I'm very tiny. I'm very small. Anybody's clothes fits me.
Yeah.
So you can be having cloth problems now.
Yeah.
And then you don't want to have that problem, so you want to separate it. So probably one time you just want to feel alone, or maybe the room is, how would I say? Maybe not dirty,
Yeah.
but unlaid or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
if
bed.
That's right. Yeah, the bed, and you just want to have a private. But where you want to be going inside there, see that, my brother.
Somebody asked me.
It's not possible.
I'm sure our viewers will really want to still hear more about your content creation life because as you see Taaooma, na content you see. Yes. You see Ten is my favorite character.
I know.
Ten is my favorite character. So how lucrative would you say content creation is for you? Like financially? And how do you make your money?
It's not new anymore, so it's not something to keep or anything. Content creation is the new, is a new way to actually, go into the entertainment industry and, make a living.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you know how to do it, definitely. If you know, and most importantly, if you actually have the talent for it.
Yeah.
As I always say, content creation is not only comedy.
Yeah.
There's so many things.
Of course.
So you don't have to focus on just one.
Yeah.
And yes, it's very enough to make a living.
Yeah. Because this thing you said is not only comedy. A lot of comedians, or a lot of wannabe comedians have met me that don't start doing comedy. That they are I'll be like, why do you want to do comedy?
Why is it only comedy? Content creation?
Yeah, so they'll be like, some of them will be like, they really want to have money. I say, oh, that's your purpose. There are so many things you can do. Even for there are, especially foreigners, I've seen Baba's content with so many millions of views.
There's this video I saw on. Am I allowed to mention Instablog?
Yes, no.
There's this video that I saw on Instablog of mechanics.
Yeah.
Like they finished their. I think they're just graduating.
Yeah.
I felt really, really happy about it because people also see that, okay, maybe people feel like mechanic is so bad.
Yeah.
You know? So maybe people will not feel, because you can actually be a mechanic and you'll be making
Content, yes.
That is content.
Exactly.
Food content on YouTube, on TikTok now.
Flies. It's just.
I say I go be chef.
It's just how you package it.
You know, say I study tourism, hospitality, and event management. They taught me how to cook one or two.
Chef free.
I can.
You can. I know now. They take you
later. I swear, like there's so much content, even on on TikTok. There's this girl that changes cases of phone. That's what she used to make content. So there are so
many things. Yeah,
you can make. It can be your job.
Yeah.
Tailoring.
Yeah.
So many.
I think there's a Nigerian guy I always see on TikTok now where he does this switch challenge with his mannequins, and he gets a lot of views.
See?
And when you go on his comment section, you keep seeing, please, we're even foreigners, a lot of white people messaging him. How can you make, like, they literally want the Nigerian fabric.
There's a guy that I saw another of his content. He makes wigs.
Yeah.
People order wigs from UK, US. Yeah. He's in Nigeria.
That he braids.
Yes, he braids wigs.
I think I know the person you're talking about. So everything.
So much content.
So much
content.
Waste
your time and feel like, okay, you want to try to do comedy.
Comedy, yeah.
Especially if you feel like you are forcing yourself.
Yeah.
So
it might not fly.
Do as much content as possible, and you like things that I never thought would actually be content.
Yeah.
Is now content.
Exactly.
So I think you can. It's broad.
Even just this thing, you always a big gossip, amiibo. There's on TikTok, as you said, there are some very good, great storytellers. Like once you just start this, from the beginning, you are hooked.
Very much, honestly.
From the beginning, you are hooked.
Nice storytellers, and I think they are so creative to the extent that once they tell the story, they probably edit it themselves.
Yes,
well.
yeah.
So they even know how to edit it to grab your attention.
And most times, you just need your phone.
You need your phone, honestly.
You don't have to. Maybe later, if you buy a camera, but
make it, more.
Yes, your phone, your phone.
It's so nice.
True. So okay, so people watching also want to know how actually, because some people will say, this content, no, if you give this person this money, it's not how. I can remember one day seeing somebody. I think they posted one of my achievements. Then somebody now said, somebody was not even defending me. The defense too was funny. Like, person said that whenever they talk with they giving her this money, I don't even say some stronger things I even saw. Somebody now said, do you know how much these guys collect for adverts? Do you know they even collect up to 50K? I'm like, 50K. That's the person defending me now.
50K what?
1,000 naira now. So I'm just saying. So that person even defending me still does not know the potentials of the creative space. So you can still tell us, how do content creators make money? Actually, the platforms, how?
Well, I mean, I think it's not new to anybody again. Yeah. YouTube, Facebook.
Yeah.
Twitter now pays. I mean, TikTok, you can make money via TikTok Live.
Live, yeah.
What other platform is there?
I think Snapchat. Snapchat.
They say Snapchat pay. I don't even know how. I don't know how, to be honest.
It's still unfortunate that we still do not benefit, because when I was, before you've traveled, have you seen any foreign content creator? Their TikTok literally pays them for videos, just
posting and
for views.
That. Yeah, that's why I said TikTok only live, at least for now.
Yeah.
They probably said they are working towards it. I don't know, but you can still make money on the live video. So there are so many other ways, and also making ads for
sponsored ads for brands
in all of that. So
you don't hear them from the horse's mouth.
Hey.
So before we go to the question, let me ask you this very, very vital question. Do you have downtimes, like this period now? You just feel like maybe because of your content, you're not feeling your ideas, or you're just tired. You just have downtime for the whole content creation thing.
Yeah, a lot. I even get it. I get so much, so much. Like sometimes just like, just hold on. I'm
Yeah.
not doing it for now.
Yeah.
And maybe after 3 days, 4 days, I watch films.
Yeah.
I try to like rejuvenate and
Yeah.
make sure that my head is in straight, because sometimes they be like, say, I want Chris.
Chris, exactly.
Honestly, like sometimes I just look at what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, there's a time that there was a period or an era that if I don't upload videos on Instagram,
Yeah.
it would be like my body they hot,
Mm.
like I they feel cold or something. I kind of wonder, say, wow, what is this? But I kind of try to. I look for how I can balance the thing.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm feeling like that, whenever I'm feeling down or
Yeah.
anything, I'll just take time off.
Yeah.
And when I take time off, when I come back, you see me, I'm already fat because I'm eating. I'm eating so much. I'm going to stress eat. I'm going to like watch a lot. I'm going to binge watch. I'll do everything that I can to make myself feel better. And I'll get back to the field and I start working again.
Because sometimes it's just as if you're in cage. You're in cage. Like you must do something. And you must do it well.
Yeah.
Like you must do it and get it well.
When the pressure actually gets worse is when maybe you upload a video and it does so well. It has like 20,000 comments.
Yeah.
The next video would be so hard.
Yes.
See.
So I'll do that one. So you don't want to drop.
You don't want to drop.
And when it drops here,
your body will just calm down.
Like you go just look. You're on the video. You're looking like. I'm not gonna look on yourself.
What's going on?
Because this thing you just said, I think I give myself a reorientation where sometimes the videos I expect to do well wouldn't fly. Why the one I don't even expect to just fly?
I think it is everybody.
Yeah. So I just said to myself, more no big deal, die of it.
Any video, post it.
Yeah, post come on, man. If you no fly,
and leave.
Leave.
That's it.
I don't even say delete. I'll leave them more. You understand?
Yes.
So that's what, and I think since I consciously told myself, no hard feeling. Anyone that will fly will fly. The one that will not fly,
honestly,
I don't give myself hard feeling.
Don't forget that sometimes, even when the content is supposed to fly, Mark would just say today.
Yes.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
Exactly. So back to the tell your story. That we've had such a very nice. Okay, before normal cliche interview question, I didn't want to ask this question, but people, you are like an idol to so many people. You're a mentor to so many people.
Wait, no, it's me do mentor.
Now, so take it or you leave it. I know. I'm very, very sure. A lot of upcoming female comedians, even the ones that are already out there, they always, I don't want to just mention it, they always Taaooma, please let me talk to them. I can see she's your friend, talk to her. I say, because message her. If she replies, it means, if she doesn't reply, it means you need to work on yourself more. Yeah, because finally you can't just do videos with everybody. So what is your advice still to people who are aspiring to be like your humble self?
Hey. Me, Sam, I'm looking for advice. So as I am like,
advise people that wants your advice. Let's leave that the other people.
Well, what I'll say is that you have your future in your hand, and your future is your phone. It's your phone. Sometimes a lot of people. Sometimes when people come and meet me and say, "Teach me how to shake it, teach me how to shake it." Honestly, I feel like you just need to break. You need to break whatever is in your chest. Yeah. I don't know what. Let me just put this proverb. I don't know if it will work, but let me prove it. They say that aya omode ni werewa. So when you want to break that were, you have to break it with cane, with omode. Not like you beat your child. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But basically, what I'm just trying to say, whatever is in your mind that's stopping you from going forward, you need to break it.
Yeah.
And you need to actually search your inner self to know if this is actually what you want to do.
Exactly.
Sometimes I used to say everybody that not everybody will be. I mean, sometimes I used to say that not everybody will be a content creator.
Yeah. True.
Not everybody will make it, and it's actually the bitter truth. You know, like when you're passing by one of your family members, say, you this guy, you'll be a module one day. Maybe that's when it's just sticking your head. Like, that very say I'll be a module. But then you don't know actually. You're actually gonna be a module. You need to search that. I'm just trying to say you need to search yourself and know if this is what you want to do. To be very honest, I used to tell people that
You just made me remember. Taaooma, God, may God help you.
I
I just remember one of your videos.
a lot of interviews, I used to say that if I am not doing comedy, I'll
Yeah.
probably be doing something that I learned from school.
Yeah.
I know Nigeria, there's no job,
Yeah.
honestly. Nobody can even tell me there's job.
Yeah.
Nobody can tell me
No job.
there is no job. But you can also try other things.
Yeah.
And just don't try to force yourself. Please listen very well. Don't misquote me. I'm not saying, because sometimes when you start talking about, and not everybody can be a content creator, it starts to seem like, oh, because you're already there, you don't want other people to come.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot of people try to force themselves.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Try to force themselves to.
Or not going
actually-
about it the right way.
Try to probably skip the process. Sometimes,
Yeah,
you see,
skip
I
the
said, when I
process.
said, I
That's
said
it.
that
Yeah.
I started with cinematography.
Yeah.
I didn't start with comedy.
Comedy.
But over time, even if they say, oh, I started seeing that, okay, I can do
Do it. It just came naturally.
and I started the process as little as I can.
Yeah.
And I try to make sure that, oh yeah, this thing, I'm not forcing it.
Yeah.
And I usually say that if I had known that, oh, I would make a living out of this, or I'll make money out of it,
Yeah.
I'll probably have forced myself to.
Yeah.
I know what
That's
the
my case
pressure
too.
would be like.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. But still, I need you to just search yourself, because the main thing is, it's not about blowing up, but how to keep, at least try to keep yourself, keep the brand, make a brand for yourself.
Yeah.
And what kind of brand do you want for yourself?
Yourself. Yeah.
So if you see that, if you search your it's very hard to accept that you're forcing it.
Yeah.
It's very hard. Sometimes you might just feel like, oh, I'm just pushing. But sometimes you might be pushing in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
So you need to search. Once you know that, okay, this is what you want to do, nobody's stopping you.
Okay. So what one addition to what you just said, that they're adding. So what do you think is your strength that makes you successful? Your strength. For me, I can say my strength is perseverance. Like, I don't believe in failure. And I don't believe in disappointment that, okay, is a no. How will I put it? I went for several auditions before I even got to, I was on The Voice. I went to like 20 before I finally made it to the house. Do you get? So I think perseverance is my strength. As I persevere, I still try to improve. So what do you think is that strength you have? Because trust me, there are very few females that can keep up. That's why I believe there are more male comedians that are popular. It's not like the males are more talented, but I just feel most of the ladies do not have as much perseverance. Well, say guys go overdo, they fit travel.
Well, I feel, I'm going to answer your question, but I feel in that sense, I feel like, what guys can do to be funny,
Yeah.
girls can really not do it,
Okay.
So you just have to, as a girl, in all honesty,
Yeah.
you literally have to make sense.
Yeah.
I'm not saying others are not making sense.
Yeah.
Please. I don't want to be misquoted.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that sometimes I can't pull off my shirt
Yeah.
and try to, where am I going to keep my what? You get?
Yeah.
But a guy can pull off his shirt, try to be funny, dance nicely, and do what. But as a girl, you just have limits. You have things that you cannot do.
Cannot do.
You get?
Okay.
So if you're in a race, there's no race.
Yeah.
There is no competition.
Yeah.
But if you're on this level with a guy and he does something to move forward,
Yeah.
you have to think about what you want to do.
Yeah.
Because what you want to do will determine how people will perceive you.
You.
But they're not going to perceive the guy that way.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's like that, but it's already like that. And you just have to
Yeah.
work towards breaking that bias.
Yeah.
But even breaking the bias, anyway, you still, as a girl, you still cannot remove your shirt and be
Yeah.
dancing with a bra up and down, or without braless
Yeah. I
up
guess.
and down or shirtless. So you have to probably so that's just the main reason why guys that have more, they are something is elaborate.
Yeah.
And girls, there are limits to things you can do as you guys. So that's why.
Okay.
But in a true sense, everybody is funny. I
Yes.
say anybody's not making sense.
In their own way.
Yes, in your own way.
Yeah.
So that's why girls just try to. So maybe that's where the perseverance comes in.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why girls just try to like keep calm and think very well that, okay, what am I going to do that they're not going to criticize me and it's also going to be funny?
Yeah.
Do you get?
Yeah, yeah.
Because there are a lot of things that I can't do.
Yeah.
You get?
So is there anybody you're looking up to or you've looked up to that you understudied before you became Taaooma?
No. No.
Both foreign and abroad?
No, I didn't know Instagram.
Okay.
I didn't know Instagram was... No, I said I didn't know Instagram. It's only Instagram and Facebook that I knew.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't even know Instagram at first. I only knew Facebook.
Yeah.
Because that was the first thing I ever joined to go.
Yeah.
So it was later I started knowing Instagram. And it was Instagram and Facebook that I knew for a long time.
Yeah.
Till I started knowing Twitter. Somebody said I should join Twitter. I did. I opened an account and I left it there.
Yeah.
And then I joined YouTube later on.
Yeah.
So I didn't see anybody. The only person I saw was Abula.
Okay.
And he was editing. I was like, this brother, the way he's doing, I think I want to join him.
Yeah.
Then I joined him. And then I started creating content with myself just to be able to learn how to edit.
Yeah.
You know, like have content to edit with. And when I edit it like that, I just send it and I leave there.
Yeah.
There's cuckoo no comment. There's no like. If there's like 5 likes, and those 5 likes, my mom,
but your
my
friend,
sister, my brother, my friend, and me.
Yeah.
So I didn't see any. It was later on when I continued doing this, then I started seeing other people, and I was like, wow, so there are people doing this thing too. Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Then I continued, but I didn't see anybody at first.
Okay.
Because it's not as if, okay, I used to use Instagram that much.
Yeah.
I don't use Instagram. I don't use Facebook. I just used to do my thing.
Okay, so this was a very wonderful episode. So back to the advice, tell your story advice. So Tao said, what did you even say again?
I said,
in a nutshell.
Yeah, think about it. If whatever you want to do is what you actually want to do, there's nobody that's stopping you. Nobody. It might take time.
Yeah.
It will definitely take time. Good things take time.
Yeah.
And what's that? There's this thing that I want to say. Opportunities, there are opportunities, but when it comes, it needs to find you working.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make sure that you're working and you're ready for the opportunity.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to start getting ready when the opportunity comes.
So my own candid advice to do what makes you happy. This life now one. So long you're not hurting anybody, do what makes you happy, live your life, enjoy your safe. Enjoy your safe. So if you have your own story, there's an email that we put on the screen. Send your personal stories. You can send it anonymously. You can open a new email to send it. If your story is strong enough, would invite your favorite celebrity to give his or her own opinion. So you can also go through the comment section and see people's opinions. So it was nice having Taaooma on Tell Your Story. Woo!
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
We sure enjoyed you. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.